Okay. Hi. This is my first time recording a Zoom. I tried it last week and it did not record. Anywho, this is anyway, I'm Rochelle. Totally out of my comfort zone. Super nervous, but anywho, in this group, everyone's getting out of their comfort zone and doing something they wouldn't normally do. So it's my turn. So we're doing a lower body with bands. Some of the moves you can add weights if you have them around. If not, stick with your bands or body weight as well. I have two sets here. This one is a resistance of 32 to 35 pounds, and this one is a resistance for 12 to 15 pounds. I'm going to start with my lighter bands, and I'm going to do the same kind of thing Becky did on Saturday. And I don't like this top, but anyway, it is what it is. We're going to do the same kind of thing that Becky did on Saturday, which is 30 reps of everything. Because last week when I tried to do it, the time and the music and everything, I did find it a little difficult. So, unless I put batteries in my clock. So I'm going to get some music going, and we're going to start off with fire hydrants. If anyone doesn't know what a fire hydrant is, I'll give you a quick demonstration. So you come to your hands and knees, no rounding of the back. You want to think about stacking your ribs over your pelvis, knees in line with your hips, and kick up to the side as high as your bands allow. Also, wrists over elbows. None of this turning your body. Keep the resistance here and just a little movement up there. Think about I think it's called a fire hydrant because, dogs on a fire hydrant. So we're going to do 30 reps on each side. And I'm going to start some music just for my own peace of mind. And let's go, ladies and guys, if anyone's here. And the prescription on the spot. Want to earn cryptocurrency? Try Coinbase. When you get to the top, think about squeezing. Squeeze your glutes. That encourages you to learn about crypto by offering rewards for watching short. Halfway. So by keeping your ribs stacked over your pelvis, you are going to keep your core engaged, okay? Think about bringing your belly button to your spine. 5 more. Last one. And we're going to move right into the other side. Again, both knees stacked under your hips, ribs over pelvis. Go to your other side. And squeeze at the top. Don't just lift your leg, squeeze. And I did glutes and hamstrings yesterday. So I'm going to feel this tomorrow. 10 more, I believe. We are going to have a burn. That's 3, 2, and 1. At the end of it, we're going to have a little booty burn. Alrighty, our next one is glute kickbacks. Also, if you have any wrist issues, stack, go into your knuckles, turn your ring around if you need to. So this is going to take the pressure off of your wrists. If not, then just go back to your hands flat on the floor. Again, your band is around your knees, and you're going to flex your toes, and you're going to kick back and up, okay? Think about pushing your foot up to the ceiling. And again, don't go like that. One, your band's going to roll, and you'll get a lot of flexion in your lower back and a lot of compression on your lower spine. You don't want that, okay? Just go until you feel your glute engaged. It does not have to be a big movement. Ready? Breathe in and out. Halfway, ladies and gentlemen. Last 10. Make sure you're breathing. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Another thing you can do is you can go down to your forearms, okay? If your wrists are getting tired, you can go down to your forearms. We're gonna go right into the other side. Tuck your tailbone under and kick. When you think about stacking your ribs over your pelvis, it is hard to keep that core engaged. Halfway. Another option is ankle weights. Ankle weights are great for lower body. My music gave up for some reason. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And you know what I just noticed? The last one. I have odd socks on. But that's all right. All right, that is your fire hydrants, glute kickbacks. Next, we're going to do a side lying leg raise. Take your bands just below your knee. You're going to lie on your side. You can stack your hand on your hip right in front, whatever is more comfortable. And you're just going to lift up and down, okay? You're actually going to flex your toe again. Bring that foot a little further back than the front leg and then kick up, down, up. Okay, all the way to the floor and up. Ready? And let's go. Years ago at, oh my God, it was New Bodies then. I used to do these with a body bar. Really good too. I used to love aerobics classes. Ooh, halfway. Last 10. And after this exercise, we will have a sip of water. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll over to your other side. Fix your bands if you need to. Okay, I'm going to scoot you up. And again, you can't see me my leg. Put that foot down, flex your toe, and lift up. 1, 2. Would you rather do upper body or lower? I love lower body. Halfway. You could do this with a weight, just lay it right here, a dumbbell, a plate. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's grab a sip of water. Our next exercise is a glute bridge. Again, your band is going to be over your knees. If you have a riser, you have anything that you can raise your feet up on a little bit, best kind. If not, don't worry about it, but you're going to lie down. Again, bands just up over your knees and try to push the small of your back into the floor. Your feet are wide enough with your toes slightly angled out, not quite a 45, but slightly turned out. Push the small of your back into the floor, push up through your heels, and keep the resistance on your bands. So think about pushing your knees into your bands the whole time, okay? Pushing your knees out, okay? Small back to the floor, toes slightly out, knees pushed out, 30 glute bridges, okay? Ready, and squeeze. Again, here, don't come up here because too high, because you're going to get a lot of compression in your lower back, and you don't want that. You'll have low back pain, and then that way you're actually working your lower back and not your glutes. Again, so think about tucking your tailbone under. Wait, I've got a little surprise for you at the end of this exercise. Last 10. 6, 5. When we get to the last one, we're going to hold it for 30 seconds. And I think we got 2. Last one. Squeeze. Push your knees out. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze it like you're trying to hold your pee. Okay? Tailbone under, knees pushed out. Keep your hips up. We are almost halfway. You should be feeling your glutes burn a little bit now. A little over halfway. 10 seconds left. Squeeze. Squeeze. If you want to pulse it, you can. If not, just hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and down you go. Woo! I don't know if I feel my workout from yesterday or those bands. Woo! All right, we are going to do a banded squat. So up here, I'm going to move back a little bit. Bands are just above your knees, or you could also do them just below your knees. But I'm going to go just above for right now. And I'm going to go wide. Feet are going to be straight. You can't see me. Again, even when you're here and you're getting ready to squat, think about ribs over your pelvis. It's going to engage your core. You take a deep breath in, and on the ready, and on the way up. Okay, ready? 30 band squats, and my voice is still resting. Anyway, you want to go wide enough to keep the resistance on the bands. Another little tidbit: don't just squat from here. Push out. Okay, ready? And rotate out. Big breath in. And go. If you want to make it harder, you can just come up halfway, but squat as low as you can. Because we're squatting more for our glutes today, more than for our quads. Halfway. Last 10. And squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, and guess what? Hold. Push your knees out and hold. Pulse it, pulse it, pulse it. We're not doing this for 30 seconds. We're doing it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and come up. Woo. Take them off for a second. You should be feeling it. We only got a couple more moves, I think. I don't know how to tell on the screen how long it's recording, but my watch says 16 and a half minutes. Also, if you want more, you can just go back and repeat all these exercises 2 more times, and you got 3 sets of 30, which is really, really good. Okay. Whew. Our next move is going to be a banded side step. If you don't have enough room to go like 30 steps each side, we're just step one way. I'll just show you. Sometimes I don't explain things the best. So this move, your bands are going to come like mid-calf. You're going to, again, where we're trying to get our glutes, you're going to hinge over a little bit, okay? Start here, wide stance, keep the bands on, knees pushed out, even though they're not at our knees rotate out. Hinge a little bit, and step like this, okay? Because you don't want to come all the way in, you want to keep the resistance on your bands. Are you ready? 30 to the right, 30 on the left, okay? Rotate out, slight bend at the hips, and 1. I'm gonna go 2. I gotta concentrate, guys, because this one's a lot to count. Forgive me if I go over on this one a little bit. I do believe that is halfway. I do believe it's 4 more on each side. Last 2 to the right, last 2 to the left. Oh, I feel my glutes. All right, we're gonna do 1 more, and then I'm gonna give you guys a little burn, okay? If you have a chair, a bench, something like that, it's great because we're gonna do a hip thrust. The best move to grow your glutes, the best. Also, now that we've done all the other moves, this one is gonna feel a lot harder. So I'm gonna turn my camera towards my bench, probably to my side. Sorry for all this, guys. Again, I don't do this often, record. So if you have a weight, it can go on your hips. If not, your bands up over your knees. Sit here. Your arms are not resting on the bench or the chair. You're like from your shoulder blades up. So again, feet are wide enough so that you got the resistance left on your bands. Your ankles are over your knees, stacked over your knees. And again, ribs over your pelvis. But you're just not coming down here and going up. You're only going to come down here so that your pelvis is lifted up. So when you're here in your starting position, think about tucking your tailbone under, pushing your knees out and just down as far as you can go while you leave that tailbone tucked under. Okay, again, this is to ensure your glutes are engaged, not your low back. We're not working our low back here, guys. Okay, so come up here. We're going to go for 30. If you have a weight, you can add it here. I do have a weight, so I'm not adding it now. Okay, ready? And here we go. Again, at the top, squeeze it like you're holding your feet. And just to here. Halfway. Last 5, 4, and we're going to hold this for 15 seconds right now. Squeeze it. Squeeze. Squeeze your glutes. Woo. Again, keep your tailbone tucked under. Knees pushed out. You got about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! How's that? Is that all right? Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a burn for your glutes, just to like really, really burn them out. We're going to take my 2 top glute exercises, which is going to be the glute bridge and the hip thruster. And so stay close to your chair or stay close to your bench. And we're going to do those 30 seconds each, back to back. Okay, no rest. We're going to go from one move right into another. Okay, if you want to grab a quick sip of water, go ahead, but we're almost done. And excuse me, and I'll show you like 2 or 3 little stretches. Okay, I'm going to stay close to my bench. I'm going to lie down right here. Skip my music. Do that one in my next lower body workout. Okay, ready? Glute bridge, 30 seconds. Actually, let's make it a pulse. Let's not go all the way down. Let's pulse it up. To make you excited? Excites me. Okay, ready? Toes slightly out, tailbone tucked under. I'm probably going to keep my head up here so you guys can see me. Push up and pulse it. If you're feeling this more in your hamstrings than your glutes, walk your feet back, okay? You try once. Less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quickly switch it right over to the bench or your chair. Ready? Toes out and up. 30 seconds. Again, I'm not making full movements. Try to keep that tension on my glutes. Also, in the comments after I load this video, I'd love to have some workout suggestions. I was thinking about like a cardio core. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and hold it. Hold it. Squeeze, 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 and down. Whew. All right, guys. Let me know what you think. That was my first time recording a video. So yeah, a little nervous. But anywho, if there are certain workouts you'd like upper body, cardio core, I'd really like to do a cardio core. Quad focused, hamstring focused, anything like that, you let me know and I'll do something up for you because I don't know, now you might have me started on something. So, anywho, let me know what you think, what you want, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. And any questions, you know where I am. Thank you guys.